The Dow Jones today rose 110 points as investors took stock after yesterday's broad sell-off. On Tuesday, the Dow dropped 391 points after the Italian parliament failed to form a coalition government over the weekend. Italy, Europe's third-largest economy and eighth-largest globally, has faced increasingly volatile economic conditions in recent years as the nation's embrace of the single European market and common currency has cooled. Markets are also reacting to reports that the White House intends to move forward with tariffs on roughly $50 billion of Chinese goods. The development comes on the heels of an announcement made by U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, in which he stated that further trade sanctions against China would be put on hold. Here are the numbers from Tuesday for the Dow. A blueprint of financial freedom. America's #1 trader used this secret to become a millionaire. Now he's sharing it live on camera, and you could learn how to set up a series of $822, $1,190, or $2,830 payouts every single week. Money Morning Insight of the day: it looks like the deal between Fox and Disney is about to die on the vine. And if you are smart enough to get out in front of this event, you could make 10 times your money. We're about to reveal a little wealth secret that could unlock the trade of a lifetime. Money Morning special situation strategist Tim Melvin takes you inside what could easily be a 10-bagger for investors in the weeks ahead. Read more right here. The top stock market stories for Wednesday: the euro fell to a 10-month low Tuesday night as concerns about geopolitical problems in Italy and Spain rattled global markets. A sharp rise in Italian borrowing costs fueled a surge of investors piling into safe haven assets like the U.S. dollar and gold. Today, Italy is going to test its financial resilience by attempting to sell about $7 billion in bonds to the global markets. Recent political instability has rattled investor confidence in the euro and several other countries within the European Union that face uncertain political and economic futures. On Tuesday, the Trump administration said it would press ahead with 25% tariffs on roughly $50 billion in Chinese goods. As U.S. Trade Secretary Wilbur Ross prepares to head to Beijing to discuss trade this week, the Trump administration is demanding that China address ongoing theft of U.S. intellectual property. Ahead of Friday's jobs report, automatic data processing, NYSE, ADP, reported that private jobs increased by 178,000 during May. That figure was actually 12,000 behind what the markets were anticipating. Job growth appears to be slowing down as the firm also revised its jobs figure for April downward, from 204,000 new positions to 163,000. 3 stocks to watch today: Coors, HP, KMI. Michael Kors Holdings Limited, NYSE. Kors stock was off 3.2% in pre-market hours after the company reported earnings before the bell. The luxury retailer reported earnings per share (EPS) of 63 cents, a figure that topped Wall Street expectations of 60 cents. The firm also beat revenue expectations and reported an increase in same-store sales. However, the firm's earnings forecast for the year ahead came in lower than expectations, a factor that pushed its stock lower on Wednesday morning. Shares of HP Inc. NYSE, HP, were up slightly after the company raised its full-year outlook and topped Wall Street earnings expectations on Tuesday. The company cited stronger demand in desktops and notebooks for its financial performance. The firm matched EPS expectations of 48 cents. However, revenue came in at $14 billion, a figure that easily beat forecasts of $13.59. The Canadian government announced plans to purchase the Trans Mountain Pipeline from Kinder Morgan Canada Limited, NYSE, KML, for $3.5 billion. The Canadian government said that the deal was the only way to ensure that the long-awaited project could proceed. The pipeline runs from the Alberta oil sands to a port all the way in British Columbia along the Pacific Ocean. The pipeline is designed to give Canadian crude greater access to international markets and to help press prices higher. Look for additional earnings reports from Dick's Sporting Goods Inc., NYSE, DKS Box Inc., NYSE, Box, Analog Devices Inc., NYSE, Audi, DSW Inc., NYSE, DSW, PVH Corp., NYSE, PVH, Gas, Inc., NYSE, GES, and Bovado Group Inc., NYSE, MOV. Follow Money Morning on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Join the conversation. Click here to jump to comments.